Twitter. All right, give me a couple minutes, guys. Hockey is filled. One of the basketball is filled. Get everybody in here and get rolling here. You're saying the R-Dub dude's an imposter? Is that what you're telling me? Four left in the basketball. I marked it down a little bit, too. What's up, Joe Voris? Went to Dave & Buster's today. Had some fun, won some stuff. Party people. What's up, Kurt? So what do you guys think? Ovechkin tonight? Are they playing tonight? All right, we're going to start with a hockey mixer. I just posted a new baseball and a new football. The football is for subscribers only because it's at cost. It's Inception. Yes, if you guys want to see some Inception, what's up, Kennel? Yeah, I saw that too. He didn't want to. I get it too. I mean, why? You don't want to beat somebody like Gretzky on something like that. I totally get it. All right, give me a second to set this up. All right, see you in a little bit. I'm live now. You're fine. She has some errands to run, and then we're going to some friend's house to play cards and eat and drink, I think. So we've got a hockey close, we've got almost two basketball close, and we got baseball and football we can rip too. We're going to move pretty quick, though. I'm not going to do the pre-sorting that I normally do. Just I knew I had a couple, an hour or so for a window, and that hockey was real close. I hated leaving that hockey hanging for you guys. For you hockey guys, I've got some Premier personal boxes. I've been selling them for $240 shipped, so you can just PayPal me directly. $240 shipped, and I should have 4 left. Premier Hockey. So if you want some, just reach out to me. And I think they're like $275 online, maybe. And that'll help us clean those up. And then the Leaf stuff should be here next week, I think, if Brandon shipped it. Two left in the basketball. And we're not going to pre-sort this because I'm not going to have time. So as far as what gets sleeved and loaded, we'll need to hustle up. Yeah, sounds cool. What's up, Pop? Papa Par. Just need to get this set up and we'll be ready to go here. No pre-work at all was done on this. I told my wife, I said, I'm going live in like 15 minutes. Make sure you get your shipping notes in for me too this weekend. Two left in that basketball. Somebody can have them both for $65. Send the offer. $65, you can have the last two spots. And I've already marked them down a couple bucks. Also got MLS finest, Topps finest MLS personal boxes listed in Discord too. I had a good time today. Played the frickin' coin pusher game a lot. I don't know why I love that thing so much. I think because it's like a slot machine, but you can see where you're actually making progress. Got to see everybody, a bunch of the family and stuff. Kind of a late get together for my daughter's birthday. All right, I still need random.org. There it is. Yeah, I don't know what it is about them. I love them. Send your offer in if you want those last two for $65. All right, I think I'm ready to go here. This is Series 2 Skybox Metal and EX 2000. The 3-boxer. Don't forget, 606 discount. Mark is live at 8 o'clock for some $5 stack lots. 8 o'clock, if you guys want to check him out. QOJ LKJ. ZEESMC. Trades are open. No, I still have not changed the ink. I'll have the ticker here for you in a second. And it looks like Potato Cam back is today. Is back there. It should clear up in a second, so hang on. It's always fun. All right, ticker is refreshed. Anybody not know who they have? Noah, you have the Avalanche, and the Islanders. I do not have a pen. Hi, Greg. Yeah, if you guys don't know who you have, let me know. Move kind of fast in this. 2 left in the basketball. And then looks like football and baseball are smoking. So if you like that $30 baseball mixer with 6 autos I've been running, I've got 15 of those left. And football, that is at cost on the Topps Inception mixer. At cost for subscribers. That's down to 9. Subscribers and token holders only. What's up, Chad? What's up? What's up, Brunchy? Yeah, good luck with that, Noah. Actually, this is all, well, no, because of the 23, 24, and then 24, 25. Never mind. Yeah, good luck, though. Thompson isn't even here, so. Again, you can take those last 2 basketball for $65. Just send the offer. Yep. I get it. And if you guys want a Premier personal box, $240 shipped. You can just send it to my PayPal. Ask me first. Make sure I've got enough left. I've got 4 left. I've sold 4 already. That'll close your stack too. Yeah, it's been raining. Well, I've been in Indy all day. It was raining there. We were in Indy. We left town about 9 o'clock and just got home. Hell, I don't know, a half hour ago or whatever it was. Tin Caps somehow got their game in last night and today. I don't know how they did it. I'm glad I didn't have to sit through it, though. All right, here we go. Good luck. Again, I'm not going to sort the sleeve and top load piles. We don't have time for that. We'll do it later. Eichel. Mancini, Rangers. Avalanche, Rantanen. Morgan Riley, Canvas. Ovechkin, Bang. Skinner, Oilers. There's a speckled Forsberg, Predators. Kolosov, Flyers. Kreider. Mitchkov, Flyers. And a Geeky, Lightning. Flyers are Caleb. I think that's Caleb's PC, too. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know how many Cleveland home openers I've seen where it snowed. Seems like every 3 years. Forsberg. Hang on, I got a spot on my glasses. It's driving me nuts. My glasses? Seamus Casey, Canvas, Young Guns, Devils, Larkin, Ducks. How about Casey, Young Guns, Outburst, Devils. Mitchkov and Fedotov, Flyers. All right, Jimmy Close basketball. Here's the baseball, guys. 15 left. It's a no-brainer. 6 autos. We've sold half of them in the last 15 minutes, if that tells you anything. Merzlikins. 6 autos in that thing. Boone Jenner. Kaprizov. Dahlin. Senators. Comisso's in town. Uh-oh. White Johnston. Geeky. Clear cut. Lightning for Brian Coe. Speckled Predators. Olmark. Peterka. Nazar. Casey, welcome aboard. Something seemed to catch my eye there, but I guess it was nothing. Pasternak. Cook. Utah / we still have visit Coyotes, I think. Young Guns. Matthews. Checklist, that'll go left side. Zibanejad, Young Guns to 25. Senators. That's for Numi. Worley says football has 8 left, guys. That's at cost for token holders and subscribers. Zellweger. This is my last box of EX. Unless I get more. There's still time to get the subscription if you're not a subscriber now. You're not going to find anything that cheap on the Chrome and this at cost. Here, I'll make it easy on you and move it. There's 7 left. There's no limit. Somebody will get impatient and buy more, so. Yeah, these aren't fun. I don't know why these don't open correctly. So we got a chance to rip 4 sports: hockey, football, baseball, basketball. And I think I need to sell 3 more packs of Bowman Chrome U basketball to close out a box. And we'll ship those sealed. We'll ship those packs sealed. So if you want some Bowman Chrome U basketball, you can go beyond that spot and burn into some more if you want. Hell, if somebody buys 24, I'll ship it sealed if you want and cover shipping. If somebody wants to buy 24, that's a whole box. There's the baseball. Baseball's at 13. I think they're $330 on blowout, and 24 of ours would put you at like $216. Hell, even with tax, I'm going to save you $100. So by 24, I'll ship you a sealed box and I'll cover shipping. Then I'll just need somebody to grab 1 pack, and that'll close out the other box, and I'll ship all those packs sealed. There's going to be somebody that wants to rip a box of that themselves. Cannot believe I snuck this in today. We were supposed to be home a lot earlier, and just we're having a good time messing around and stuff. So I actually wanted to leave Indy by 1, and it was pushing 4 o'clock, I think. Maybe not that late. Maybe it was like 3:30. I've been trying to burn at least like a half a day doing something that isn't sitting here in the break lab. So for my own sanity. What's up, Jake? Yeah, we're getting there. I got a couple stitches I'm just trying to protect. So I just put a Band-Aid on and then some gauze or whatever to kind of an extra layer. But I'm just trying to protect a couple stitches. No drainage, nothing crazy. Those will come out a week from Monday. And also, I don't want to get crud on your cards too. But also, you can imagine how easy it would be to just mess up those stitches with them exposed. Plus, who the hell wants to look at that shit? Plus, as clumsy as I am, you never know. Hell, we might end up with 30 in here in the chat with no notice. Remember, 8 o'clock, 606 discount mark. And then Sunday, Brandon will be back. Might drink a little bit tonight. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to do. I got 10 caps at 1. The weather is absolute ass. I mean, we'll be lucky if we crack 50 degrees. And then I got Comets right after that, back to back. That's, you tell me if that's different or not. Is that anything? I don't see anything. Well, it says all access credentials in the corner. All access credentials. Up in the top left. That's Pens. Net assets, Markstrom. This one says essential credentials. That's Evangelista. These are pretty cool cards. Connor Bedard. Blackhawks. That's Joe Voris. Through to $4.99. Sharks. Sharks were Steve Thompson twins. Index movers, Bouchard, Oilers. Stardate, Schmaltz. Kane, Hall or nothing. Wings. Montour, Stardate, Panthers. Index movers, Juracek, Jackets. What's up, Mitchell? Slavkovsky, Stardate. Index movers, Logan Thompson. Looks different, but maybe it's just to match the team. Laffy, Stardate. Stutzel, Evangelista. All right, here's your Skybox Metal. I've got 2 boxes of Skybox Metal left, so next week, watch out. You know what? I might use these for the Leaf stuff that's coming from Brandon. Maybe a mixer, Premier, Skybox Metal, and Leaf, if I've got any Premier left, or just Skybox Metal and Leaf. Leaf could also end up being a hit draft, maybe, too. Someone makes me an offer for $200 for 24 packs of Bowman Chrome U Hobby. I'll ship you the box sealed. I'll cover shipping. $200, 24 packs, or pay blowout $330. If you're looking for a sealed personal box, and I'll close your stack. Then I'll just need one more pack to close that box, and all those packs will ship sealed. What's Mitch Barnes up to tonight? Working, I imagine. All right. Old Chad. Yours, Chad. Chad, I'll even let you offer me $6 for that last pack. Just to get it off my board. Larkin, Luke Hughes, Paterka. You got it, brother. There it is. And if you guys want any MLS Finest sealed personal boxes, I think I told Aaron to set them up at $95 shipped, so that'll close your stack too if you're a soccer guy. MLS Finest, $95. I think Tops is at $120 on their site. Pretty sure they're $120 or $140. Edvinson, maybe Blowout's $140, but $95 shipped if you're a Break Club token holder. Carlson, Faber, Edvinson, Wyatt Johnston Meltdown, Spurgeon, Meltdown. Fantilli. Rushek. Perfetti. We got a PMG of Crosby. Bechnikov. Pens, Kaz. The Kaz, man. Number to 100. I can't tell. This might be the design or it might be the card right there, Kaz. I honestly can't tell. Let me see if I can. Yeah, it might be the card because the corner's doing it too. These things are notoriously tough on corners. Number to 100. .001 of 100. 001. Kurt says it's huge. Huge. So it's the first one then, right? I didn't realize the 100, all the colored variations are within that 100. Is that what you're telling me? There's the Bedard. Zabanahad was 25, and then a couple Michkovs. Is that how it works? So the variations are all within that run of 100? Oh, that's pretty cool. That's sweet. Yeah, I've heard that for a while. All right, let's get the Inception football. 1164. Been having some pretty good luck with Inception, so. Just give me a second to build this out. If you're watching on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, go to MidwestBoxBreaks.net and click the live stream tab. I show 2 in YouTube, 1 in Twitch. I gave my wife a hard time about her nail appointment and how long it was going to take. She's probably going to be back before I'm done breaking, so I'll be the one that makes us late to our little thing tonight. Oh well, got to rip, man. If you got to rip, you got to rip. Sometimes you just have to break. Let her rip, yeah. What's up, Lewis? Degenerates. I say that, but you should have saw they were looking at me playing the Star Trek coin pusher today at Dave & Buster's. Like, she had to come to me to close the table out because I went ahead and covered everybody. There was like 10 of us. She had to come to me to the game because her boss told her to close the table out. Chad Rhodes, are you still here? All right. So what happens is when we started offering the subscription for people that aren't Break Club members, I gave the subscription to all Break Club token holders for free. The only difference is, so if you go to the subscription page on MBB Marketplace, it'll tell you all the benefits. The only difference is you don't get a reduction in your selling fees because you're already getting that as a Break Club token holder. And you don't get the stack shipping credit every month because you're not paying in. Those other subscribers that aren't Break Club members are paying $15 a month. Part of that subscription includes one stack shipping credit per month. If I gave it to all the token holders every month, we'd lose money because you guys aren't paying in. We'd go negative. So that's the only difference. You don't have another reduction in selling fees because you've already got it as a token holder, and you don't get the stack shipping credit every month. But the subscription, they renew it every month for $15. The Break Club token is lifetime, so OOI IPO. But that's the deal. So as a Break Club token holder, you get that subscription for free, but you have to opt into it. Because let's be honest, there's a bunch of people that disappeared and haven't come back or whatever. I'm not going to automatically force that and by default set it up for everybody. I'm making them opt in, which is how we do anything. So for guys that we haven't seen in 2 years, they've got to go opt in. We're not just going to give it to them. So, because it's a lot of work. Sometimes it takes a week or so to get those things in. So you may not see that you're set up here for another week yet. So just be patient. We can try to do them in batches because the district tech team has to do them for us. Does that all make sense to you? And slowly but surely, as people come back in and, oh crap, I realize I missed this because I've been gone a while, or if they don't use Discord. KVXLUU. All right, trades are open. Remember, this is 1 Chrome Hobby and 3 Inception. Ticker update coming soon. Hell of a deal on Inception, too. Not going to find it this cheap anywhere. And it's been pretty good to us. Also, say hi to your son for us. Hopefully he's doing all right. Chad. Yes. Caleb Williams, neighbors. We had a neighbors yesterday. I didn't see a Bo Nix. Daniels, couple Daniels. Joe's looking for Eagles. Eagles are Impemba. I don't know if John wants to trade the Eagles. Who do you have, Joe? John, you want to get rid of your Eagles? Fantasy legend, John Impemba. 10 left in baseball. I'm going to try to get it all, guys, if we can. Trades will close after I'm done ripping the chrome. Nine left. Thank you, Furtman. It's a hell of a break, Furtman. Furtman created that thing. Not bad. 30 in the chat on a Saturday evening. Yeah, I'm going to do one more. What's up, Coach? Jason? Chrome rookie autograph variation green parallel Malik Neighbors. Giants. That's for Mark Casada. This stuff's been nuts. Peterson refractor. Vidal, nobody cares. Pearsall. Hopefully Pearsall's our dude. Donnie Mitchell, 99, Colts. That's for Casada again. Stroud. Yeah, be sure to get your shipping notes in, guys. Get your stacks closed if you want stuff shipped. Mason Smith to 250, Jacksonville. If you don't want your stacks closed, that's fine. They can hold for another week. That's for Furtman. Jaden Daniels, no problem holding your stack. All kinds of supply options for you. If you need some supplies. Marshall Faulk to 399 Rams. That's for Casada. Troy Franklin. Roman Wilson, Tim Brown, Brendan Rice. Most likely be giving something away. I don't know what it'll be if you guys close out that baseball. Maybe a shirt. You guys need a shirt. Yeah, that part of it's not fully open, the Break Club Discord part of it, but Doug Williams to 50. Bucks, Mark Casada. One of you guys was supposed to send me an offer on a hoodie that I owed $25 to. Still have a lot of hoodies available. Casada is hotta. All right. Box 1 of the inception. 8 baseball left. You guys closed everything. That was nuts. Latu. Jalen Polk to 150. Pats. That's for Impemba. Worthy. And what did we say? I saw somebody ask on Twitter what this was about. That gold stamp up there. Chiefs. That's for Justin Enright. Janikowski, 125. Earl Campbell, green, parallel. Adonai Mitchell, freshman initiation to 50. Player worn. Colts for Mark Casada and Justin Tuck. Yeah, I can't see where it says anything. Yeah, I can't make it out. What's up, Rapoli? He'll buy a baseball spot. Next inception spot box. Bucky Irving. Javon Bullard to 25 Packers. That's for Casada. Rattler. That's for Andrew Moore. There he is, just like I predicted. Lambert to 99. Molds to 125. Rattler to 25. Ricky Williams. What's up, Side Hustle Millionaire? Side Hustle Millionaire. It's a pleasure. Sounds like somebody we should get to know. All right, third box of Inception. Kennel's in for a baseball. My friend's not going to be upset if I'm late. There's other people there, and also he's a self-employed entrepreneur too, so he gets it. Joe McGee on the Ray Davis. Leggett to 150 Panthers, also Joe McGee. Amendola to 125 Pats. Krause to 75. Jonathan Brooks to 25, gigantic patch. Panthers again, Joe McGee and Fred Taylor. That was the Joe McGee Invitational. What's up, Hacker? I love Hacker. Hacker, do I have till the end of May to get my Ripping for the Cure break in or what? There's Greg Kapuzinski. Haven't seen Greg in a while. Welcome back, Greg. Tell me and I'll fight them. Malik Neighbors, Mitchell, and then Doug Williams. All right, thanks for closing that. Now let's do the 2-box basketball, which is... Did I forget to load it up? I did. 11:57. All right, so I got plenty of time. Bowman Chrome U, 2-box, number 2. Damn it. Allergies. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. All right. Six left in baseball, and then we're done. Closed everything out. And that break's not even... Has that even been up an hour? Bunch of people getting sick. I know a couple people that are sick. Kids are soft. That's true. All right, we are all set. You guys already know this, but you are the best. I know you already know. You are the best. Be sure to support 606 Discount Mark at 8 o'clock for his $5 stack lots and all the other stack related stuff he's got going on. I know he's enjoyed it too, so hopefully you guys have. I think he's planning on shipping a bunch of stuff Monday too after this stack sale. So NYMPZR. That's not what I want. Close that one out. This is what I want. Hi, Jen Hayes. Jen's in this. IINBCY. Trades are open. Remember, this is the 2-boxer. You guys are the best. You guys think about what we've done, especially the guys that have been here for several years. Think about what we've built in almost 7 years. I'm freaking proud of it. You don't get this just anywhere. I was thinking about that today, how grateful I am. I don't know that I would still be collecting. Just because the thing I get out of it the most is just the interactions with you guys. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't get rid of my cards, but I don't know if I would be as into it, if that makes any sense. What's up, Ben Barry? 5 left in baseball, guys. We're going to rip the 4-box after this, and then I'll be waiting for the baseball one. You're 5 away. You guys can trade until I'm done ripping the hobby packs. And then I think I've got a little less than a case of hobby left and maybe a couple Breaker Delight boxes. I think when it's all done, I'll have 10 hobby boxes and 2 delights. One of the breaker, and then I've got a breaker spot earmarked for the basketball, our Sweet 16 contest. So, what's up, B-Mart? And then Jay did send me a cheat sheet when he wasn't busy Mickey Mousing around at Disney. I think it was early in the morning, the other morning, a cheat sheet on Bowman Chrome, what to watch out for as far as stuff to top load and everything. Not too bad. Not too bad. Just babysitting the stitches. Just being mindful of the stitches. Those come out a week from Monday. Thank you for asking. All right, here we go. Kaylee Heckel to 99 USC. That's for Worley. Boogie Fland, Reed. Derek Queen, Campus Icons. Anissa Morrow. Boogie Fland to 99 Arkansas. It's for Todd Dodrell. Langston Love. Drake Powell, Social Studies. McNeely to 399. Virginia, I can't. Oh, there it is. Worley as well. Juju. Silas Swords. Kennedy Smith, USC again. Catchings. Kate Koval, Notre Dame. It's for Chad Rhodes. Boogie Fland again, Arkansas. Kiki Arafin to 50, USC. What the hell? UFC. Lipsy, Iowa State. Acropolis, Nepal. Booker. Cooper Flag. Duke is Zach Halley. Jelani Cambridge. Buckeyes. Ace Bailey. Trent Perry, UCLA. Derek Queen. Nepal, Duke, facilitators. Hannah Hidalgo, Notre Dame, facilitators, refractor. Citron. Five left in the baseball. Gonna end up with a freaking perfect game tonight. 4 left. Anthony's in. Beautiful. All right, let's get the breaker to light box. We're hauling ass for only like an hour and a half to break. Rip 2 basketball, a football, a baseball, and a hockey. All right, Fland, Sar, Strong, Crooks to 199, Iowa State. Got a roller mark down the center of it. Iowa State is Chad Rhodes. Nembard Gonzaga to 50. Zags are Jovoris. Badunga, Kansas to 299. Kansas is Jay. Audie Crooks 299. Boateng, Missouri to 399. Missouri's Hofferbert, Andrew. College application, Jordan Gainey, Tennessee. That's going to Casey Mitchell. College application. Cam Jones, Marquette. That's for Kevin Benson. And Kate Koval, Notre Dame to 100. That's for Chad Rhodes. And a Darian Reed, Campus Icons. Actually, you guys, you closed it now. Nice job. There you go. Grab some supplies. $9. That's stack shipping, though. $9. Because I think I'm taking that down after the weekend. That's a standard top loader, a 59 point, and 2 packs of penny sleeves. Limit 1. I'll add it to your mail day. If you're a subscriber and you want to close your stack, buy one of the subscriber-only supplies, the 4-piece or the 6-piece, because it'll charge you shipping, and that'll close your stack. So buy the 4-piece bundle or the 6-piece bundle. This is subscriber only. It'll charge you shipping when you check out, and it'll close your stack. What's up, Ninja? Hopefully we'll have Ninja back next week. He had plans this week. All right, let's do the 4-box. And that is $11.58. Tell me you can't even tell. Tell me you can't even tell. You know, I try to keep these breaks as efficient and smooth as possible. Nobody wants to watch us set up breaks for 45 minutes. So it takes so much longer under the old .com system on the WooCommerce platform. So much longer. All right, I'll start a giveaway after I set this one up, okay? Oh, Ninja, I love it. I love it. We're getting so close to 7,500 members. I think we're at like 7,420 or something. So close to 75. It's the best thing you can do for us is tell somebody. All right, here we go. A lot of the usual suspects. Love seeing Chad back. Phil and I are going to have breakfast one day. Probably IHOP. All right, you guys cool with a t-shirt as a giveaway? Does that work? I think the only size I am out of is 2X, though. You can also do a credit on a hoodie if you win. YNBFIB. YXAUXW. Trades are open, my friends. One day you guys might be here when I change the black ink instead of just mixing all the ink colors together to make black. You'll be able to tell your grandkids that you saw it. Everybody that's known me for a little bit knows that's pretty much how it goes. I will band-aid around something until we finally are forced to deal with it. We finished it, Dan. So if you want your own box, Dan, it's posted in Discord for the MLS Finest. You guys can have your own box for $95 shipped. It'll close your stack, ship sealed. Posted in Discord. Limit 2. So take 2 of them. I've got plenty. The guys that bought the other 6 packs, I will be shipping those sealed. We're not going to rip those. But yeah, if you want 2 boxes, go in there. I think they're like 120, 125 on tops. They might be 140 on blowout, whatever. But 95 shipped, you can have up to 2. Hell, you might be able to have more. Nobody's claimed them since Aaron posted it today. So it's whatever. But the people that bought that original box of 6 packs that filled, you're going to get that pack sealed. Hell, I think Kurt bought 3 of them, so it's only a couple people. Trades are open. Remember, this is the same break, except it's 4 boxes instead of 2. John, I'll come to Dayton. There's a couple different reasons to come that way. I'd do that. Dayton Dragons, baby. I'm going to ship them sealed, Dan. I don't have a chance to go live here again before the weekend, so. Unless you're buying a box, I could rip a box for you Monday or something. All right, what's the trade, guys? Baylor combo for Maryland. Okay. Good luck to you. But Dan, if you want that, if you buy a personal and you want me to rip it and donate the base, I can do that. I just cannot do it today. Yeah, I'd go to a Dayton Dragons game. There's a card show there too, right? When's the next Dayton card show? Hell, we got a few friends we could meet there, I think. Breakfast on MBB. So next month, yeah, okay. So on the supply bundles, the $9 item is stacked shipping. So that'll sit here until you close your stack. The other 2, for subscribers only, will charge you shipping. So those will close your stack. And I'm heavy on 59s, so you're going to see the 59s mixed into about everything. If you've got a friend who's never made a purchase on District before, send them here because I've got 4 different first-timer bundles that they can get for $5 with the coupon. A little combo of supplies and cards. So they can get it for $5 and I will ship it free. So they're going to spend $5. It's a $10 item. They're going to spend $5. Hell, give them your coupon if you want. I'm going to go ahead and open up the other hobby box. It's going to cost them $5. They're going to get free shipping. They're going to get supplies and some cards. They can get the Connor Bedard package. They can get the Merrill package. The Series 1 package. That's a retail pack. And then there's one that's got some throwback stuff and some recent hobby packs in it too. That seems to be the most popular. So for $5, if they've never made a District purchase. Yeah, I cannot do it today, Dan. That's the only thing. I'm already gonna be a little late, but hell, just go ahead and claim one. We'll figure it out. I'll slip it in there somewhere. I'm still pretty heavy on those. And Brandon's got a couple breaks on his too posted. If you know somebody that would enjoy the Elvis box there, that Elvis box will also close your stack. Shipping's attached to that. The Trevor Lawrence box, I think, will close your stack. That's my last Trevor Lawrence box. Be glad to get out of those. Okay, that was the Baylor, Houston, Missouri combo for Maryland, right? Got it. And then 8 o'clock, 6:06 discount mark. Hopefully I'm not rating into him. I can't be that late. He should have some deals for you, though. All right, good luck. Let me get this. That was for Maryland. So Maryland and Oregon, right? The Maryland-Oregon combo. So Oregon 2, correct? Baylor, Houston, Missouri. All right. And we are off and running, as Brennan would say. And then he would say him. Lipsy, Reed to 50. Bama. Koval. Acropolis, Cooper Flag to 150. Duke, Jason Gilliam. What's up, Gun Hill? Cambridge. Nepal. Sherrill to 399. Bama. Cam Jones, Marquette. That's going to John Kennel. Another Cooper Flag. Acropolis, Ace Bailey. Appears to be okay. My bad. Hidalgo, Refractor. RJ Jones, TCU. That's for Jimmy Powell. Avia, St. Louis. Nepal, X-Fractor Checkerboard. Swords, Freeman. Syracuse. Trent Perry. Leighton Blocker, DePaul, $2.99. I'm going to guess that's all other schools, which is Phil. You guys tell me if that's not correct. Jordan Gainey, Tennessee. You're the only 10 I see, Anthony Morocco. Jordan Gainey. Cooper Flag. Newell. Randolph. Josh Hubbard. That's Mississippi State, a little different with the logo in the background like that. What do you guys think? That's for Anthony. Yeah, I don't know that I've seen one like that yet. What do you say? Nowell, Yukon, Richmond, Refractor. Alex Caravan, Yukon to 75. Looks like a snake skin. Reptilian. Yukon, Chad Rhodes. Team logo variation, 1 in 289. Thank you, Emart. What a nerd. Thanks, Emart. That's why we have an Emart. Bethea. Jordan Lee. Sonia Citron. Catchings. No, I need it. Clearly, I don't study the checklist. Robert Wright. That's kind of my thing, guys. I'm not a checklist studier. Derek Queen. Newell. I get subtweets slammed on it probably more than I even know. Ace Bailey. Citron. Sarah Strong. That's definitely my weak spot. Venters, one of. Juju Watkins to 150, USC. Got a pretty nice drag through the center of it to about this point right here. I don't know if you can. Yeah, look at that right there. Damn, these clowns. I promise, this is for Jay, I promise I will bring up quality at the industry conference. I did it the first one I went to, too. Adu, Arkansas to 150. I also come from a quality background, too, as part of my job at Michelin. I hate that shit. Cooper Flag, quality is important. Except there, somebody could die off a bad tire. Whereas this, you're just annoyed that you wasted your money. But Anissa Morrow, checkerboard. But I will bring it up. Watkins, Swords. Traore. Caravan. McNeely to 299, Yukon. Fletcher Lawyer, Purdue. All right, let me take care of a few of these real quick. You got 2 Breaker Delight coming yet, and then the baseball break. Mitch, can we get a quality tech over here? I'm telling you what, if they hired me to be in charge of their quality, oh, I tell you what, I want to see your maintenance schedule, your preventative maintenance schedule, your PM schedule on your machinery. But I think it's all contracted out third party. They need to buy the equipment and move it back in-house so they have full control over it. But I think what happens is these facilities make cards for more than one card company. Here's both packs of Breakers Delight. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So I run a card manufacturing plant. I might be making stuff for Upper Deck, Panini, Fanatics. I don't know. Yeah, we would throw shit away. And people would be fired. Then we'd almost have like a Captain Crunch Oops All Berries. We'd have a second tier product that was defective that you'd give away to like kids in third world countries or use them for promotional stuff or whatever. Yeah, that's why that happens, I bet. Yeah. All right, here we go. Keyshawn Gilbert to 399, Iowa State. Jordan Lee. Freeman to 48, Syracuse. Miles Kelly to 299, Auburn. Catchings. Darren Harris, Duke to 24. VA Gatorade Player of the Year. Darren Harris. That's for Jason Gilliam. It is VA Virginia. I doubt he's in the Veterans Administration. Ahmad Noel, Yukon for Chad Rhodes. Anor Boateng, Missouri. That's Jimmy Powell via the trade, right? It'd be Mr. James Powell. Kate Koval, Irish, Social Studies. Evans, Bedinga, Crooks, Aligby. Solomon Ball to 199. Raven Johnson to 99. Bedinga to 399. McNeely. Joyce Edwards, South Carolina. I'm going to say all other schools. Nope. 13 spot. Kevin Benson. My bad. Ali Zeibel, Yukon. If you like these team pairings, thank Jay Haskovic for me. That's for Chad Rhodes. Isaac McNeely, Virginia to 100. Justin Enright. Hi, Justin. And then a Darian Reed, Social Studies to 48. All right, pretty nice little run there. Give me a second here. I promised you guys a giveaway, didn't I? Okay, again, if you don't like the t-shirt options, you can send me an offer for 25 bucks off a hoodie. And we are out of 2X on the t-shirt, so let's do a little t-shirt toss. We can fire up my t-shirt gun. Tops, homage, t-shirt. We'll do a 5-minute giveaway. There you go. You can also use this as a credit to get a hoodie. I thought the hoodies would do better, but I guess not. This is MBB 1165. MBB 1165. I changed that original Post-it note that we were just on to somehow this. We'll call this Bowman Best Mixer number 3. Remember, it's a 21 Finest, a 22 Top Scrum Update Hobby, and a 23 Bowman's Best. Save the best for last. Baseball, baby. Baseball. Baseball, Ray. Baseball. Baseball. That was my first attempt at a James Earl Jones. Baseball. Peace, love, dope. Baseball, Luke. Baseball, Luke. I find your lack of faith disturbing. bet $1 every time I said that to some asshole or thought it to myself. I find your lack of faith disturbing. I need it on a t-shirt is what I need. I find your lack of faith disturbing. Did you like it? Probably should have told me that. Furtman, you remember this quote that I launched into orbit on in Discord? It wasn't you, it was one of the bigger breakers. Oh my God. Oh my God. I about chewed through my freaking shirt collar. That is the wrong thing to say to me. Just remember, guys, it's pictures of men on cardboard. And sometimes women. Mark the Hammer Casada. People will come, Ray. Beer and a dog. He's like, what do you want? I want people to leave me alone. No, I mean, what do you want? Beer and a dog. Your winner is Adam Furtman. No chance in hell. Ain't no freaking way. You tell them sons of bitches, no Yankee bastard is ever getting a free t-shirt here. RUILRH. You're from the 60s. That's right. You told me your finger was a gun. GDNNIA. Trades are open. Now I am the breaker. 21 Finest, 22 Chrome Update Hobby, 23 Bowman's Best. Put your breaker to the test. You guys did it. The greatest cup of coffee in the world. Close out a couple of these on the spot. Football and baseball were brand spanking new. Your degenerate asses closed them. $60 spots in like 60 minutes. Casada says every one of his teams is up for trade. He's pissed. He probably won't come back for 45 minutes. Acuna Casada! Acuna Casada! It's the last break of the night. Don't forget, 606 discount mark, 8 o'clock. $5 stacks and all kinds of other good deals. $5 lots in about 20 minutes. Mets for Red Sox. Red Sox Mets, got it. What do you have, Matt? Matt, I'd keep the Mariners. You got a chance at a Julio rookie at least. I'd keep him. Nationals, Angels are Tom Myers. He should be at TJM, should get you to his handle, but I don't know. He doesn't watch live a lot. All right, Mets, Red Sox. Anybody else? Yeah, you might be all right, Matt. Furtman, it's on you to see what's available out of the shirts and just let me know. Shoot me a DM or shipping notes. Got to make sure it's available, though. All right, here we go. I got Mets, Red Sox. Freaking purple cards, man. There's a Julio rookie. That's the rookie debut. There's a Witt. Who's got the Royals? Jacob Hotwing. Bruhan. There's a Soto. Donaldson. Furtman loves Donaldson. Quan. Julio again. That's the base. Babe Ruth. Some babe named Ruth. Stroming my pain with his fingers. Gore. Singing my life with his cards. Vlad Jr. Pujols. If you've got poo in your hole. Wander. That's Mitch Barnes' PC. Bowden Francis. Blue Jays. For Mark Casanova. Pulled an auto in that thing. So now you guys will get 7 autos in this break. I'm kind of hoping they short you out of one of the other boxes so it evens out. All right, Finest is next. Kidding, of course. All right, give me a banger. Saturday Night Heater. Let's go. Bunch of us hanging out, pulling bangers on a Saturday night. Change the name of the group to Bang Brothers. Just some guys that pull cool cards. Get our own bus, the Bang Bus. Just go around ripping cards on it. Bang Brothers and Bang Bus. Anybody want to invest in that? I need $10,000 from each one of you. The Alan Parsons Project. No? I worked at a grocery store. This kid asked, we were out of something, and my buddy, who was like a backroom clerk, he said, you can take this instead as a substitute. When you get up front, tell him John Holmes said it was okay. And next thing you know, kid's mom comes back pissed. All right, here we go. Mountcastle, Refractor Rookie Orioles for Rapoli. Casting couch, yikes. Spencer Howard the Duck to 50. Phillies. That's for Casada. Trevor Neverending Story to 99. There was a thing at Comic-Con where you could get on that thing from the Neverending Story. I just know what it is. I didn't watch it. But you could actually get a picture where it looked like you were riding that thing. Carlson. Trout. Die cut. Kepler to 150. Twinkies. Goldschmidt. Correa, cheater. Camposano. Padres. Mark Casada. Tired of saying his name. I need a button. To 250. Tatis. It's like the phone operator. Congratulations to Mark Casada. Congratulations to Ray. 300 Spencer Howard. We can do one more round of this, guys. I've got one more box of each of this. And then I have 3 boxes of 23 Topps Chrome Update Hobby that we can work into something. So does Mark have all 3 autos so far? Blue Jays, Phillies, Padres. Yeah, it's not cool, Mark. But he also has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 of the spots. Does that sound right, Mark? He owns a third of the break. Law of averages. Yeah, at the end of the break, ask him if he'd rather have his $300 or his however many autos he gets. All right, we need some heat out of this thing. Bowman's Best is our all-time favorite product. Furtman, we need some triple threads. And don't forget your shipping notes, guys. Shipping notes, grab a Finest MLS box, close your stacks, or don't close your stacks. I don't care. You might actually be doing me a favor if you don't close them. And tune in for 606 here in about 15 minutes. I cannot raid into him. I got to get out of here. You guys are awesome, man. Thank you for doing this. This was super fun. I'm glad we were able to close some stuff. Saturday night, we ripped hockey, football, 2 basketball, baseball, 5 breaks. Yeah, I'm not paying that. Yikes. Gorman, Hunter Brown, Guanipa, Ohapi, Hector Rodriguez, Reds. Don't be Casada. Don't be Casada. Don't be Casada. Mark Casada. Congrats, Mark. Jordan Walker, Matt Mervis, Otani, Salas, Julio, Jacob Wilson to 199. Ben Williamson, Mariners. Matt Johnson. Matt Johnson. A.K.A. not Mark Casada. Yeah, you suck, Mark. A joke. Pathetic. I find your lack of faith disturbing. Shellacked Max Clark. It's pretty badass. Camilo Diaz. Astros. Joe Voris. Brought in the cooler to shut down Mark. Alvarez, shellacked. Langford, Julian. Nick Morabito, Mets. Via the trade, Mark Casada. That was a trade, so you can't blame him. Can't blame him. Josh Young, Houck, Vaughn, Gunner. Gunner to 150, Orioles, James Rapoli. Yeah, he needs like a stack sale night. Furtman, when's that happening? Can you imagine that stack sale? Masterpiece Jordan Walker, Ethan Salas. My God, he could do a 6-hour stream. Hell, just fly him here and do it from MBB headquarters. All right, we ripped a lot of shit in 2 hours, guys. Nice job. Remember, Mark 606 discount in 10 minutes. Thanks, Chad. Thanks for grabbing that Bowman Chrome U basketball, too. All right, guys. I'll check in with you later. Excellent work. Excellent. I got to go.